welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I am glad that you're back. If you can hear me, say hello in chat so I know you're there and I know my equipment is working. So, where did we leave off last time? We had explored some ruins and discovered a really weird man in a crypt. Hey, Maul, how are you, kiddo? So we had discovered a very real strange man, creature being, skeleton guy in a crypt. And today we are going to get to talk to him. Let's go see what he has to say.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Oh. Skeletons are not supposed to be able to talk. Good point.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
Oh. You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly? That seems weird.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Okay. Can I trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Well, impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Okay. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
What if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you about these hirelings.
Very well.
Can I recruit one?
Choose.
So when you go to this page, all of these different people come up, theoretically from another realm, who he can summon to help you. And you can hire them. And they're all going to have different kinds of abilities, backgrounds, and motivations for helping you to defeat your enemies. As you can see, they come from every race. Now, as for me, I have never actually hired a hireling yet. I usually work with my own team, but as you can see, there's a bunch of them you can hire. I'm not actually going to hire one right now. So let's go on back this direction. Let's talk to a couple of teammates and see if they have anything to say.
Something the matter?
Yeah, what's the story with that odd little artifact?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Oh.
Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay, I would like to talk to you about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Okay. You can trust me, we're in the same boat after all.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shar is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shar teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shar, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
When you put it like that, it does seem strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shar's truths.
I would not cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Okay, so I want to talk about everything that's happened to us so far.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up so far?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay, so join me. We're gonna go adventuring.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Okay, very good. Let's talk to Will really quick.
Well met.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the blade of frontiers, no more and no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the blade of frontiers again.
You should definitely get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has?
She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I think Will might be offended if you called him a ramhead, but he would understand. He gets it. He knows the deal he's made.
My dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
Let's see. I need you in my party.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Okay, very good. So I've got my party. I'm going to say hi to Gil really quickly, and then we'll go on to the next adventure.
How can I help?
I was wondering about that condition of yours. Why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
What happened to Alfira, it wasn't my fault.
I'm sure that will be of small comfort to her.
Okay, now I may have a magical artifact you'd be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay, so today we are going to be doing... This is really going to be a fun episode. First of all, we are going to run off and investigate Kaga. So I don't know if you remember that we found a letter in Kaga's chest back at the Grove. That's not it. Where is it? Did I find it already, or is that something I have to do today? I feel like I found it already. But maybe not. Oh, I haven't done it yet. Okay, so we are going to go off to the Grove really quickly. So let's leave camp. I can't remember where we were. I think we were in the Grove, right? Oh no, we were at the crypt. Okay, so let's fast travel to the Emerald Grove environs, and we will go from there.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red. That's a different. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
So we know that there's something up with Kaga, right? I mean, she is gonna throw a little girl in jail and let her snake eat her. Something's up with Kaga, so we should go find out what her deal is. Something is very wrong with her.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I'm gonna leave. We've already had this conversation. I'm not gonna backtrack over that. But I am gonna go into this room behind her. I may have done this already. I feel like I've done this with you already, but I can't remember.
Looking shadow. Right tool will do the trick.
If I have, I apologize. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. The secrets of the Shadow Druids. Gale is inspired. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga. Swamp docks. Tree. Meet me alone. Oladan. Okay. So I need to find my way to the swamp docks. So we're going to be doing a little bit of traveling together across the landscape.
Ridiculous.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
I hate wolves. Lost wolves. They always make me feel like that scared little girl all over again.
Oh, sorry. She was frightened. Hang on, let's talk to her really quick.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Everyone's got their own fears. I'm not going to judge yours.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Aww. She is flirting with me. Okay, heading out this direction. I think I'll just really quick fast travel to make this easier. Wrong way. So if you're wondering how I know where to go, on the map, all of these objective points are marked. So like this is a place I could find infernal iron to help Karlach, and this is where Halsin is located, and this is where I can go to get Auntie Ethel's help, and this is where I can go to investigate the swamp. So actually, yeah, this is, I actually have to go this way to get down here though. There's not actually a straight road across, so I'm gonna keep going this way.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Bloodless pig
Who cares
meat,
about
just
some pig? It's
what I
dead.
wanted.
Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
I'm gonna examine this corpse more closely. I had a real-life Aunt Ethel, too.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
These marks are strange. Do you recognize them?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Okay. All right, so let's go this way. Waste not, what not.
Liam isn't here.
We didn't make it this far.
You saw them grab him.
You don't gotta remind me.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
Looks like you were ill prepared.
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere.
And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. A stupid thing to die for.
You're giving up? I might take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back. If you feel like dying.
I hear the druid's leader went with you.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
And you just left him to die.
Yeah, and I'd do the same again.
It weren't my responsibility.
If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him. Come on.
Yeah.
We're wasting time.
Run off now. Run off. Okay. Now I can loot his buddies.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I didn't mean to say hello. Ooh. Scroll of detect thoughts. Scroll of sleep. Nice. I don't really need that. Okay, so I'm going to turn left here really quick. I'm not going to get involved with what's going on in that town yet. That's in a future episode. We need to go this way, though, to get to the swamp. So, if you have the correct spell, you can make yourself extremely tiny or turn yourself into a gaseous form so that you can get inside tiny burrows like that and get the goodies inside. I'm not going to do that right now, however, but it is a possibility if it's something you're interested in doing.
What's that?
Oh, more camp supplies. Good. Fleet fingers. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. That's good to know.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
We just want Mayrina back.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
You're lying. You've seen this girl.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
Will someone tell me what's going on?
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
I'm sorry. I wish you luck in finding her.
Thank you. We'll need it.
To hell's with that. We don't need luck or bloody help. Now come on. We've a hag to kill.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Okay, so each of your party members have different inherent abilities, and Gale's is, of course, going to be related to magic, so I'm going to let him lead the way here. Beautiful forest we have here, isn't it?
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
So he has a high level of arcana. Try again, Gale. Come on, Gale. Oh, one more time. Yeah, this will work this time. There we go.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Okay, well,
Trust me.
that's fantastic. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. And inside, a poisoned apple.
Traps. How considerate.
Still breathing.
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
So when you bob back at him, Asterion and Shadowheart think that's funny.
Again? This creature doesn't realize you can see its true form.
I'm gonna baa at this sheep again.
Bah!
Okay.
Best avoid that trap.
Oh, I've discovered a waypoint.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. You recognize the red cap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Okay, let's go up this direction. Nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. Everything's fine.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
You'll get no apology from me, hag.
Ah, I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Mayrina? Where are her brothers?
My brothers? You saw them?
They stopped by to pass on their congratulations. Said they'll be waiting for you at home.
Oh. But why didn't they come in to see me?
All they left was a message, which I passed on, didn't I? Don't be stressing. And you, hush. Don't be upsetting the girl with such things.
Answer the question. Where are her brothers?
You cheeky thing. Sutton Farm, north of Baldur's Gate. Check if you like. But I think you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Don't change the subject. Why is that woman really here?
I told you that girl is none of your business. Keep that hole under your nose shut.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's not involve ourselves in this place any more than necessary.
I'll talk about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning.
All right, fine. Can you remove the parasite?
Quicker than you can say yes, Auntie. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I know a devil that's offered to remove it.
A devil? Spare me. Blathering windbags in love with the sound of their own voices. I'm the safer bet. Plus, you'll get to keep your soul.
Depends on the price.
Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want one of my eyes? Why?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
I love her. Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious.
That's not a really great deal. I think I may have to try my luck elsewhere.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Yes, the little guy is definitely loony. Huh, what is this?
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
For some reason I am gonna drink from this well. I don't know why. But Gil approves when you do that.
The warm rush of power flows through you.
I have no
You feel
idea
stronger,
why.
faster, better.
Okay. All right, so now we have to go find the location on that note by the swamp dock. So we're here in the swamp, right? So we just need to find the swamp docks. So let's see. They are going to be this direction. I'm being mindful of traps because I don't want to die. Here we go.
Blood. I don't like where this is going.
Look at all this good stuff I'm getting, Gale. Come on, buddy. Let's loot. Let's loot a loot. Because looky here. It's a loot.
Always room for more? That's curious.
I'll have to get that stuff in a second. And I think I'll do okay without the intestines. Let me see what's in the pouch. Oh, goody, more food. Yay! Can't she kiss the eyeball while it's still in her head? Well, maybe, but obviously she has some kind of a reason to remove it. Now, just so you know, you can let her do that. And I've done that before, and I didn't like what happened afterwards, so I learned my lesson, Petal. Okay, so when you come back here, you're gonna get in a big old fight with some mud mephits and these, what are they called again? They're called woads, I think. Yes, wood woads is what they're called. Let's see.
Ready.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Oh, there's another one way up there.
Let's go.
Swords meet sorcery.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh man, they're just throwing mud on us.
No gloom, all doom.
Wow, Astarion is not loving this. Really not going to care about that.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh no, she's down. She is down. Uh-oh.
I'm ready. A little help, please.
I won't give in.
They're beating the daylights out of poor Shadowheart. Mercy.
Take your
I speak, they burn.
moving fast. I need healing.
That nearly ended me.
Wow, I mean, they are barely hanging on. I'm surprised that Hob is standing up so well to this beating. Gale is usually the last man standing on my team. Did I say Gale? I mean Astarion.
Talk to me.
Whoa, we are getting very close to losing here.
Cannot take much more.
I'm still on my feet.
Oh, I'm just missing every attack.
With haste.
need to
Oh no! They are killing me over here. Let's see. Who can I heal?
Take you.
A tale for the ages.
Oh no! No, 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 no. Whew. Close one. I'm gonna let Astarion heal again.
Hardly a good time.
Oh, what the what? This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. Ah.
Take you.
Jeez. They are demolishing my whole team. This is not how it went when I did this playthrough before. It just isn't. Let's see. And I am plumb out of potions. I mean, this is it. I'm doomed. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's see. How do you guys feel about fire? I can't do anything with fire. Okay, well, I'm gonna die. That's... Tav is dead. The dark urge is down. Yeah, you wouldn't think, right? They're just like wood and mud. They're killing me. Just wood and mud. Well, let's see. And that was useless. Oh boy. The only reason Shadowheart is even standing is because, yeah. Wow. Well, oh. Okay, so that was a fail. And I am not going to make you watch the whole thing because remember how I said if you don't save, you cry? I didn't save. So we'd have to start all the way back at the beginning by the sunlit wetlands. So what we're going to do is resume this next time so I don't have to cry. Thank you for watching the stream today. I hope you're having a good time with it. And we will just pick up here, I'm supposing, tomorrow. Have a great day. See you next time.